Hi guys, my name is Michael Mortensen and today is 15th March 2015 and it's Sunday today, so I'm doing a new entry to my video blog. Today I wanted to discuss a very interesting topic with you. That's something that I'm being asked pretty often, the language barrier when you're talking and when you're communicating with the ladies from Ukraine. When we just started doing this work, the marriage agency in 1999, there were very, very few ladies who could speak even basic English at the time. Of course, within the 16 years since we began working, a lot has changed. And nowadays, as you can see in the gallery, if you go to the profile of the lady, you can see her command of English, so you can see how good is her language skills. So you will see that there are quite a few ladies who speak English fairly well. There are ladies who make the introduction videos in English. So this has shifted a lot due to the internet, due to the American movies, English music, so on and so forth. And of course, in schools, kids start learning English in the 2nd grade, 3rd grade nowadays. So it is making the change, and nowadays there are more and more people who can speak English. However, there are still quite a lot who do not speak very good English. So I wanted to discuss with you a couple of things about it. When you are considering sending your introduction letter and going through the gallery, you will see that there are some ladies who speak English and there are some who don't speak very good English. So you might think, why would I send my introduction letter to a lady who doesn't speak English? Because it will apparently make your communication and make your interaction way more difficult. And it's hard not to agree with that. Of course, when there is a common language, it makes things a lot easier. When you meet, even when you write letters, when you talk on Skype, of course, it makes things a lot easier. But I saw a lot of cases where a girl, when she just met a guy, spoke nearly zero English, and yet they had fantastic relationship, got engaged, got married, now living in States or other places. I've seen this happening many times. So if you like a lady really, if you like a lady and she caught your attention and you want to send your introduction letter to her, I personally don't think that lack of English should be a showstopper for you. Because first of all, and that's something you should keep in mind, for somebody who is native in Russian, learning English is way more easy than for somebody who is English speaker to learn Russian. Somehow English is not very difficult language to learn, and we see this because we also offer a service called English classes, and also we teach German to the ladies. We see that it doesn't take a whole lot of time for a lady to grasp basic knowledge of English, and then when she moves to, let's say, States, this process becomes really fast because she's surrounded by the language. She learns every day, and she cannot escape hearing English and learning English words. That's something she cannot escape. This is everything around her is English, so she has to learn. But even when she's still here in Kharkov, it's very possible to learn. Second thing, when you come, of course, the letters are translated for the girls. So even if a girl doesn't speak English and you write to her, your letter will be translated, and it's done manually. And the person who does it is sitting in front of you. That's me. I'm doing the translations personally with my own hands. It's quality handmade translation. So this is not a problem. When you come to Kharkov to meet the ladies, of course, as I said, of course, it's nice when a girl speaks English, but if a lady doesn't speak enough English for you to even understand each other, of course, there is an interpreter, which is normally me, who will help, who will be with you at the meeting, and who's gonna facilitate your communication. If a lady speaks some English, let's say she speaks 40% English, okay, she understands 40%, maybe even more, because normally it's easier to understand than to speak naturally. So my advice always is maybe have the interpreter for the first few meetings, and then try to go and have the meetings by yourself without the interpreter, just to be able to interact and have this one-on-one communication. Even if you have difficulties, you can always use online translators. There is Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi here almost everywhere. Any cafe you go to, public parks even have Wi-Fi. So if you have online translator, of course, the better ones are the ones that do not need to be connected to internet to be able to use them. But even if you have the ones that needs internet, normally it's not a problem because there is so much Wi-Fi here everywhere. So yes, you will struggle understanding, figuring the words out, but that's what makes it fun. You learn, you struggle together, you interact, and you become closer. So you create this bond. So sometimes, even if you do have some language barrier, it's a good idea not to have the interpreter and just do it by yourself. Try, go to different places, experience things together. So making a summary of this video, I would like to say that, of course, it's nice when a girl speaks English, but it shouldn't stop you if you see a lady in the gallery who you like and she doesn't speak English. If you like her, it shouldn't stop you, because it's not English. Learning English is definitely not nuclear science, and it can be done, and it has been done many times. I wish you a great week, and talk to you soon.